Welcome back one and all to Trails to Azure. I am the TheDarkSeraph. Last time we were doing some side quests. I was far less political, and this time we're going to go into Stargazer Tower. Supposedly there's no monsters. Supposedly. The silence is almost deafening. The CGF scouting reports haven't found any traces of fiends around here since the cult incident. That was why they decided to allow civilians to survey the tower again. Do you suppose the bell at the top of the tower summoned them the way that one of the Moon Temple did? The bell, Now that you mentioned it, I did catch wind of something like that before. Either way, I'm not going to complain about having no baddies to fight on the way up. Let's move on, gang. Yeah, but remember not to let your guards down. Let's keep an eye out as we climb the tower. Yeah, it's strange how there's no monsters lingering about. It's a little weird. It's almost eerie that there's nothing here. Surely I'm not alone on that. Wait a minute. This can't be right. This is different. The bookshelves? They're completely empty. That's what we're saying. It wasn't like this last time we were here. The request reports seem to imply they were filled up just recently. Are you saying that someone snuck in here and smuggled the books out? There's no way the CGF would have noticed something like that. I'm more keen on the why than the how. What could anyone even want with a bunch of dusty old tomes? I don't know, but we're not going to find out standing around. There are some shelves on the top floor too. Let's have a look. That's peculiar. This tower just gets weirder and weirder. And they're empty too. I figured. There's a few lingering around. But who could have taken them? You don't suppose it was someone connected to the cult, do you? I mean, it's possible. That's one possibility, to be sure. We know the alchemists who built this tower had their ties to them. Whoever took the books might have been trying to hide the ugly truth. But there shouldn't be any traces of the cult remaining anymore. That cult, well, goes back a long way, Lloyd. I seriously doubt Johann was the only remaining member. Johann Gunther was supposed to be the last of them, and I seriously doubt that he was. Man, none of this makes a lick of sense. But take a closer look. There are still some books that were left behind. It's not exactly what the request called for, but I don't see why we shouldn't at least turn those in. Good call. But for now, let's take a look at what we can report on to Uncle Miles. Okay, that was quick. And that's about the size of it. You can't be serious. How could someone steal that many books? Not to mention haul them away without anyone noticing. There's simply no logic to it. I wish we could tell you, but we have no idea what happened to them. No, I understand. It's not your fault. If only we could at least know what kind of books they were. It ain't all bad news. We managed to salvage a few that were left behind. They're not much, unfortunately. However, you may still be able to learn something about the missing text by examining them. Really? To be fair, we couldn't make heads or tails of the contents. So I'm not sure how useful they'll actually be, but here you go. Were you able to figure anything out? This is incredible. And this one too. They're grimoires from the Middle Ages. Grimoires? Yes, tomes outlining alchemies and magical tools of a bygone era. I'll have to decipher the text to know what they cover definitively, but I can tell you this much from the illustrations. But in that case, why leave them behind? Maybe the person who snatched the rest of the books thought they were unimportant. Either way, it's going to be hard to get any clues out of these alone. You could be right. In the end, we're still left with a mystery. Come on now, that doesn't change the fact that there made a few priceless additions to the library's collection. That's a job well done in my book. It's our pleasure, sir. I would like to go see Aromica and Aromica and the medical college. We'll have to go to the medical college for for the main quest line anyway. So they didn't take the car with them. That just really fucking annoyed me. Well, isn't that a breathtaking sight? This is Aromica Village, right? Yes, it is. Their main industries are agriculture, livestock, and beekeeping. This is one of the few places where the legend of the Divine Wolves still persists. That's right. It's also the first location we ever investigated outside the city. Oh yeah, the incident with the Mafia's warhounds. That takes me back. I remember us handing off the investigation to you, back when the Special Support Section was just some no-name police squad. Ironically, the whole damn mess could have been avoided if not for the corrupt idiot of a commander you had. That case was also when we met Zeit. It was only thanks to him saving us that we were able to resolve the case. He's been a great help to us ever since. Not just in fights, but in other cases where we needed his support too. Isn't it more that half the people you meet end up having to bail you out? I mean, why else would you hire me on? The SSS practically specializes in having the spotlight stolen from them. Can it, Wazzy? Damn, man, picking at some old wounds. Well, I think we've come a long way since those days, and our best are still ahead of us, I'd say. Yeah. A general store. Straw hat. A very lightweight handmade hat made out of straw. Racing flags for Noel's room. Yes. Very picturesque view. Though it doesn't seem like there's any reason to be here. No one in here. Just wander around and talk to people. It's been a while, Chief Tolta. He said, as I heard you all had resumed your duties. It's good to see you in good health. Is there something the matter? Well, I've been dealing with a personal problem lately, but it's hardly significant enough for me to trouble you all with. We really don't mind. Yeah, keeping this stuff all bottled up can't be good for your health. And you never know, the SSS may be able to help you out. I appreciate that, but it's really nothing important. If I can't solve it on my own, I'll send you a request, but for now, don't give it a second thought. Well, if you insist. Nothing of particular interest. Well, then let's just go back to, well, there's still the inn where there's going to be people to talk to. Oh, you folks work with the police? What is it? The Special Support Section? Thank you for all for your help before. Same here. I remember when you saved those tours over at the ancient battlefield. Yeah, I caused you a bit of trouble with that overdue library book, too. Don't worry about it. It's all part of the job. Have there been any other strange incidents? Not particularly. The village has been peaceful as of late. I should mention, though, that we've had some unfamiliar faces pass through. Yeah, that giant red-headed man and his cohorts. A giant red-headed man? But his hair, would you say his hair was the same shade as mine? Now that you mention it, yeah, that looks about right. Aside from that big guy, there was this energetic young girl with the same red hair. Would you happen to have any idea why they were here or what they were doing? Sorry, but I wasn't really keeping too close an eye on them. Did you see them? Did you see anything, Alf? Well, I did see them buying some things from the general store. Cheese, bacon, bread, and the like. All of it in bulk. All Royer was over the moon. He made a mountain of Mira off of them. Interesting. So the Red Constellation visited the village. And they're stocking up on provisions from the sound of it. Everything they bought has a long shelf life. Jaegers always maintain a sizable food supply. It's a fundamental part of how they operate. Battles could break out at any time, so they always need to be prepared for the unexpected. As cores of the battle-hardened as a corps as battle-hardened as them isn't going to cut corners on this sort of thing. You learn something new every day. Still, could that really be the only reason they were here? We can't know for sure, but for now, let's make a note of that and we'll move on. Thank you. This is very helpful. Please feel free to contact us if you ever need anything. So it's just they bought some shit. Oh, hello, Mr. Hayworth. So you're in Heromica today. Special support section. Fancy meeting you here. And yes, I came here to conduct some business negotiations. Another day of honest work. Indeed, and as luck may have it, my trip here has earned me some favorable deals. Speaking of which, would you all be so kind as to accept this from me? Oh, well, thank you. Your daughter is alive. A room they would give us if I was to rent a room here. And it doesn't seem there's anything of interest here. No. Okie dokie. Wait a gosh darn second. There's an Orwell like none I've ever seen. It ain't a Vern, it ain't a Reinford. Well, I'll be ding-danged. What the hell is it? It's a ZCF was the one behind this beauty. She's got a top-of-the-line engine that can accelerate to a top speed of 1,500 sledge an hour. Well, fry my grits and call me Pappy. Ain't that something? No, I was acting like a proud mother. Think it also wanted me to go to Tangrim? Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, this is where you were stationed before joining the SSS, right, Noel? Yeah, it was. The gate is to guard the border with the Republic. And as well established, the new commanding officer here is the Deputy Commander Douglas. Good old Duggo, eh? It's been a while since I've seen him. We shouldn't keep him waiting then. Don't forget we have an urgent support request to attend to. Do I have a... Oh yeah, I have a support request here. I fucking forgot about that. I was just coming to say hi and I got a job here. Apparently that guy likes her. The second floor, I believe they said. That's just a barrack. I might as well talk to people. Might get something out of it. Yeah, this is the mess hall. I can rent a room here to rest if I want. These are barracks. Oh, there's the blue-haired guy. So this is Douglas. Deputy Commander Douglas. There you are. Reporting for duty, Deputy Commander. As you were, Sergeant Major Seeker. How's your transfer to the SSS treating you? I'm learning more and more every day, sir. Glad to hear it. I'm confident your experience with them will prove to be most useful. Noel, would he happen to be... Ah, where are my manners? I haven't given you my proper introduction yet. I am Douglas, the recently appointed Deputy Commander of the Crossbell Guardian Force. I've heard all about your group from Commander Bales. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Pleased to meet you too, sir. And he certainly looks the part. You seem like you've been holding up pretty well, Dogo. Same to you, Randy. Thank you for your help retraining the guardsmen at Bellegarde Gate. Oh, and Lloyd, it's good to see you again, too. You made quite the name for yourself solving the cult incident. It's good to see you, too. I was pretty surprised to hear my old instructor had become a new deputy commander. The memories of being put through the ringer by Douglas the Demon came rushing back to me. Those days are behind me. No sense in bringing up my old nickname. I'm a grown man. It's embarrassing. He must have been a notoriously strict instructor at the police academy to have earned that moniker. At any rate, let's leave it in the past. I summoned you here today for business. That's right. Something about a training exercise? Precisely. The goal of this exercise is for us, the CGF, to beat some combat sense into you, the SSS. We'll see if you have what it takes to survive through my special program. Wait, the training isn't for the guardsmen, but us? The guardsmen will gain valuable experience from it too. I've already hashed it out with this CPD Stop Brass on paper. This is an official joint training exercise. So what you're telling me is we got it dragged out here for a combat drill, not a support request. Work is work, wouldn't you say? My men are ready to begin at any time. Well, let's begin the exercise. Let us begin the Douglas Method Training Program. Both sides ready. We guardsmen are prepared. Same goes here. Very good. The rules are as follows. In the upcoming fight, the SSS is prohibited from utilizing arts of any kind. Fuck you. Wait a minute. Only we're not allowed to use arts? Doesn't that put us at a major disadvantage? So this is Douglas's method I've heard so much about. Indeed. The exercise is meant to test your powers in fighting under adverse conditions. By ripping you of your combat comfort zones, I am teaching you to adapt to the unexpected. I'm starting to understand why they call this man a demon. This should spice things up at least. I suppose we don't really have any choice. No comments, I take it? In that case, everyone, 2 positions. Sir, yes, sir. Our opponents are trained guardsmen, and to make matters worse, we can't use any arts. Stay sharp. Understood. You cunt waffle sack of pig shit.
の番だな。僕の番か。無駄だ。よし。させるか。
私の番ね。
Give me a break. Go fuck him up! Level 60 for Noelle. Noelle learned Energy Missile. Okay. Enough. Not bad. Even without arts, you guys are pretty tough. We managed to survive that one. We've been in instances in the past where I ran out of EP in the middle of a battle. Not being able to utilize ours from the start is a true challenge, though. I wonder if this is how Lowerberlians felt during the orbital shutdown phenomenon just a little over a year ago. Yes, that is a reference to Trails in the Sky 2nd Chapter, a game I've already covered. And the thing is, the orbital shutdown phenomenon even reached past the borders of the Empire. We've managed to clear stage 1 of the Douglas method. Moving onward to stage 2, you will now have to fight without the use of crafts. Fuck you! And now we can't even use crafts. Oh, I'm sure the storied SSS could figure out some way to manage. Considering this, oh, fuck you! This one may take a few attempts. Oh, fuck! Yeah, this one's gonna take a few attempts. Fuck! Give me a break!
せるでしょ。
まずい。そうか、なんとかしなきゃ。立て直さ、そうか。立て直さないと。そうか。
I actually managed to get that one.
なんとかなりましたね。
Enough. Are they for real? How are they this strong? That was just as tough as I had expected it to be. Oh, fuck you, you piece of shit! I have one person! Fuck you! Fuck you! Give me a chance to heal, you son of a whore! I'm not retired yet, Orlando. Still, don't take this to mean I wasn't impressed by you all. You cheating cocksucker! I'm just angry. I don't even want to say any of this. You're just a cheating asshole. Don't even give me a chance to fucking heal, you piece of shit. Kiss my ass. I don't care. Married? Commander Bales and Chief Sergei? What a twist. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back up a second. You can't just drop a bombshell like that out of nowhere. Did they never tell you? Then again, it was about 5 years since the divorce. Those were busy times. Sergei was demoted around the same time Sonya moved up. Okay. Back to Crossbell. This spot looks good. I kind of like the racing flags. It makes sense that a motorhead would like racing flags. Well, I'm just angry now. I'm annoyed now. I think this is a good place to end this. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Trails to Azure as I don't fucking know. I'm the TheDarkSeraph signing off.